Hello friends, welcome. I am Vivekanandan. So this IPL season is actually going on, and whenever we speak about IPL, we get reminded of sixes, and whenever we speak about sixes, we get reminded of this cricket player who is none other than Chris Gayle. So let's discuss about the story of Chris Gayle in today's video. So Chris Gayle was born in the islands of West Indies. He comes from a very humble background. He had 5 siblings together, and along with his parents, they were actually living in one single room house. And Chris Gayle used to long for the Christmas seasons because he says that during Christmas he gets some good food. So such was the beginnings of Chris Gayle. So in this kind of a situation, the only consolation for Chris Gayle was cricket, because near his house they had 2 cricketing clubs. One is the Lucas Cricket Club and the next is Kensington Cricket Club, and Chris Gayle used to play for Lucas Cricket Club. And Chris Gayle also played cricket in his schools, and one of his lady teacher, Miss Hamilton, identified his cricketing talent and coached him by bowling fast balls, fast deliveries, and Chris Gayle actually improved his cricketing skill. But their lifestyle did not change much. Chris Gayle had to borrow clothes from his brothers whenever he used to go out, and the same had happened before playing cricket. Chris Gayle had to borrow cricket bats from his teammates before going to bat in a match. And one day his captain got very irritated and told Chris Gayle, look, today if you score 100 in this match, you can have my cricket bat. And do you think Chris Gayle would have wasted that opportunity? He scored 100 of just 72 deliveries. In fact, Chris Gayle's exploits had begun. The word had spread, and the local people gathered whenever Chris Gayle came to bat. In fact, if he gets out, the crowd actually went back. So such was his cricketing exploits. Slowly he gets a call for the Under-19 World Cup, and Chris Gayle blasts 141 runs in one particular match. So Chris Gayle gets a call for the national team, and he plays his first match against India, but he scored only 1 run. He gets bowled out by Robin Singh, and the same had happened with Pakistan also. Chris Gayle did not score much. In fact, he was a little intimidated by the likes of Wasim Akram, Waqar Yunus and so on, but slowly facing them match by match, he started gaining his confidence, and his natural ability came out, and he started playing his natural game, which is stroke play. So Chris Gayle, as he mentions, he doesn't like to run much. So he uses his hand and eye coordination and blasts the ball to the boundaries. It always becomes a 6 and 4s. And Chris Gayle slowly gains recognition. In fact, at one point of time, he becomes the captain of the national cricket team. And many of them do not know about the exploits of Chris Gayle in Test cricket. But Chris Gayle had scored 2 triple centuries in Test cricket. He was also the first person to score a 6 in the first ball of any Test match. And not only that, in a one-day international match in a World Cup, Chris Gayle scored the first double century also. And we all know about his cricketing prowess in 2020. In fact, he is an expert T20 cricketer. So Chris Gayle became a very renowned person after his exploits in IPL. So Chris Gayle began his IPL journey with Kolkata Knight Riders. For the first 2 seasons, he did not get much chances, and he also did not play well. During the 3rd season, none of the IPL teams picked Chris Gayle. At the same time, he was also having issues with the National Cricket Board of West Indies, so he was also not selected to the national team. So Chris Gayle did not know what to do, and he was roaming in West Indies. A month passed, and all of a sudden he gets a call from Royal Challengers Bangalore for a replacement. Yes, and he also grabbed that opportunity. He flew back to India, and in the first match for Royal Challengers Bangalore, he scored an unbeaten 100 from just 55 deliveries. And as they say, the rest is history. We know his contribution for Royal Challengers Bangalore, and for the last 2 seasons he is playing for Kings 11 Punjab, and in yesterday's match for Kings 11 he scored his 306 of the IPL. So when you ask Chris Gayle what is the secret of success in cricket, Gayle sums it up in one sentence, which is, I don't like cricket, but I love cricket. So hereafter, we will also make regularly one sports video at least for a week, apart from our regular topics on entrepreneurship and general awareness. So if you haven't subscribed for our channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon for regular notifications. And thanks for watching this video. Have a good day.